He might be talking about the movie. I do think it was a massive improvement over the Whedon.
I don't know about massive.
I do. I loved it.
I don't know about massive.
I'm a simple man, though.
And this sounds weird coming from me because one of my favorite movies of all time is the director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven, which is 4 hours long. But everybody who said the Snyder Cut didn't feel like 4 hours was full of shit. That movie was long.
They're wrong as shit.
That movie was long.
They're wrong. It felt like
and
5 hours.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a third of that movie could have been cut out and it would have been just fine.
I mean,
or sped up.
At
least a third of the movie could have been sped up and it probably would have been fine.
It wasn't directly a supercut because a supercut would be a bunch of different stuff. Like all the stuff that was in it was still there. It was just kind of different. But
well, I feel like to make a perfect Justice League movie, you would have to do a combination of the two.
I know,
because they're both very flawed movies that are trying to do something great, but just. And I think that was the problem because the Whedon cut had the bulk basically of Snyder's original cut to work with, and they tried to inject a different vision. That it had a tone problem because on one hand you got Batman, who's in the previous movie was fucking branding people. And in this one, he's making jokes. And it's like, oh, something's definitely bleeding. It's like...
Listen, I know I agree with you, but I don't want to get into stuff we don't like. I need to remember this. I'm just going to say it. What was up with Ben Affleck's voice? Did you notice that? I didn't notice it in the 2017 movie. Like, he was like...
How he changes it when he's Batman?
Not that. No, not that. Even when he was talking, he sounded like he was forcing it.
In what scene?
I had a glitch in the Matrix. Anyway, but no.
Agent Smith just pops out. He's like, "We've found the intruder."
But I don't know. Just every now and then when he talks, he sounds like he's just like struggling to speak.
Well, they did put him in a suit that was 2 sizes too small. Which, okay, here's the thing. I feel like Ben Affleck got a lot of unfair criticism because, like...
Well, I loved him as Bruce Wayne.
Okay, I'm going to get so much hate tonight. Ben Affleck is my favorite live-action Batman, and here's why.
I agree.
You can go back... Well, no, but this is the point I always make, and people at least agree with half of it. So, my issue with everybody, with the exception of Kevin Conroy, who is the best Batman, fight me...
For those of you out there, that is the Batman animated series.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then in Batman Beyond and all that. But anyway,
it was the Bohm.
Also the first Batman actor to do 2 different voices, one for Batman and one for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
a lot of people have copied him since then, but and then Christian Bale took it too far. Where is he?
Those still were great movies, but that stuff...
I love The Dark Knight, but that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part is when he's talking normally as Batman, but he's always like, because I can be what they need it to be. It's like...
Why'd you do that? Christian, you need to explain yourself.
It was a choice that just didn't work. That's what I'm gonna.
Still great movie. Still great series.
Great movie. I love The Dark Knight. Well, actually,
hilarious.
The Dark Knight Rises is a piece of shit. I don't care. And it's not because of Bane.
Oh gosh, what? I mean, Tom Hardy, like amazing as Venom, but like, yeah, hands down amazing as Venom. But like the whole Bane voice, I loved how everyone copied that.
Well, I loved how
you fight like a young man.
I love how the Harley Quinn series on DC Universe made fun of that because Bane always talks like that. And they just shit on Bane. It's so funny,
dude.
Like they're at the Legion of Doom meeting, and he's the only one. They won't give him a chair. They give him like a shitty one, and they're like, "Oh, we ran out of chairs." And he's like,
"Poor Bane." No.
But then they invite Harley to join. He's like, "Yes, I get the chair."